My best friend has been ignoring me for a year and now wants me to give her fiancé a job. I met my best friend Sarah on our first day of college, and we lived together for the following 3 years. After college, I moved to LA to work in film, and she moved home with her parents to save up for grad school. I haven't seen her in person since graduation, but for the first year after college, we texted every day, spoke on the phone often, and Skyped almost weekly. This continued until she randomly cut off contact with me out of the blue. I eventually got so worried about her that I called her mom, who awkwardly apologized and told me that Sarah's been spending time with her new boyfriend. After 4 months of not hearing a word from her, she finally texted briefly to tell me about Joe. From the little she's told me and what I've gathered from his Facebook, Joe is an abrasive, homophobic misogynist. Sarah's very forward-thinking but has a history of picking disrespectful boyfriends. This latest one seems to be sticking. I saw on FB a few weeks ago that they are engaged. Obviously, I was really hurt that I had to find out through social media, but it gets worse. I've been fortunate career-wise, and a few months ago, I got hired to write a big-budget movie for a major studio. An interview I did got shared by one of our mutual friends, which I assume is how Sarah saw it. Yesterday, I got a message from her asking if I could get Joe a job. Apparently, he wants to be a TV writer. Nowhere in her message did she congratulate me or ask how I'm doing. Obviously, I have no intention of trying to get Joe a job, but I can't help it. I really want my friend back. When she's not in a relationship, Sarah is the greatest, most supportive friend ever. It's like she transforms into somebody I don't know as soon as she gets a boyfriend. Is there any hope for our friendship, or is it time to say goodbye for good? TLDR. My best friend resurfaced after a year of ignoring me to ask for a job for her crappy fiancé. Update 6 days later. Thank you all for the dozens of helpful comments and messages. I called Sarah's home phone the morning after I got her message. Her mom answered and told me she was out with Joe. We chatted for a few minutes and then she suddenly started crying. She told me she feels like she's lost her daughter. She said she would ask Sarah to call me. I didn't get a call back. The next day I got a surprise visit from Lily, who Sarah and I were really good friends with in college. Lily and I had fallen out of touch, and I was really excited to see her again. That night I took her to a party. An actor that Sarah always liked was there, and Lily ended up hitting it off with him and posting a picture of the 3 of us doing shots on Facebook. That night I got a text from Sarah saying, "Since when do you hang out with your actor?" I was extremely annoyed and didn't respond. An hour later she texted, "I guess you're too much of a celebrity to respond." I spent about an hour ranting to poor Lily and then composed an email to Sarah. I think I kept it pretty unemotional. Basically, I told her that she had really hurt me by cutting me out of her life, and I didn't think it was fair for her to suddenly reappear with no explanation or apology. I also said that I think her relationship with Joe is toxic and that I hope she overcomes her fear of being alone so that she can stop jumping into unhealthy relationships. Finally, I told her that both her mother and I are worried about her, but I don't have the time or emotional energy to keep trying anymore. If she wants to get in touch when she's fixed her personal issues, I'll be open to listening. Until then, we're not friends anymore. I'm upset, I'm tired, but mostly I'm done. I hope I made the right decision. TLDR. Best friend is no longer my friend. What do you guys think? Let's discuss in the comments. Follow and like for more stories.